What's up, guys? So this video is on the Lunar New Year and the Chinese Year of the Rat, which actually started as a recording yesterday. I did try to make this video yesterday. A whole bunch then happened through the day and I didn't get to finish it, so we're starting fresh today. I have got Wikipedia open. We're going to be looking specifically at the rat and its associated element, which we'll get into in a second. But I do just want to put out a little PSA right at the beginning here. If you were born in January, you need to make sure that you were born before Lunar New Year, and even if like the first week or so of February can kind of be included in this as well, because there's no fixed date for Lunar New Year, so it fluctuates. Like this year it was the 25th of January, and so yeah, there have been other years that I can think of where it was like the 12th of February and stuff like that, so it fluctuates quite a lot. Usually gap of about sort of 2 weeks sort of thing, because it does actually work off the new moons and the phases of the moons and stuff. So it's important to sort of keep that in mind. But yeah, just sort of double check that to make sure that you are sort of associating the right animal with yourself. Because things like, let me just grab it, like this lucky coin that my parents brought back for me from Vietnam, down the bottom here has a whole bunch of years. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but there it is. Now 1994, my birth year is there. I was born in October, so I'm like well safe. But looking at that, you would just think that everyone born in 1994 would be a year of the dog, but people born before the New Year of that year actually be year of the rooster. Anyway, with that out of the way, I'm going to quickly read through this little opening bit and go into some of the more in-depth stuff about the Year of the Rat, and we'll see sort of where that takes us. So the zodiacal rat is the first of the repeating 12-year cycle of animals which appear in the Chinese zodiac. The Year of the Rat is standard in Chinese. The Year of the Rat in standard Chinese is that's not important to this video. The rat is associated with the first branch of the earthly branch, symbol Z, spelled Z-I, as like pronunciation, which starts a repeating cycle of 12 years. The Chinese word shu may refer to rat, mouse, or other muroid type animal. There are also a yearly month of the rat and a daily hour of the rat. The Chinese double hour is from 11 PM to 1 AM, so midnight is in the middle of that, meaning that it is the one that sort of ends and starts the day. Obviously, therefore relating it to it being the first of the cycle. It's kind of like, I know it's like a repetition of 12 years, but it's kind of like a new year in the fact that it's like the end of one year and the beginning of the next sort of thing. Years of the rats are cyclically differentiated by correlation to the heavenly standing cycle, represented in a repeating cycle of 5 years of the rat over a 60-year period, each rat also being associated with one of the Chinese wuxing, also known as the 5 elements. The next bit on this has a little diagram of how the elements sort of rotate, but basically whatever the element for the rat is also going to be the element for the ox of that year of that cycle. So for instance, if the rat and the ox are wood, which is the first element, the next are going to be so the next 2 years after that are going to be fire, next two after that are going to be earth, next two after that metal, next two after that water, finishing off the cycle with the same element that started it. So, for instance, I was a wood dog, I think. Yes. And so, 10 years earlier, in 1984, that was a wood rat year as well. Just to sort of help make that a little bit understandable. So per cycle, the dog, boar, rat, and ox share the same element, obviously being separated by the rest of the cycle, and therefore starting the cycle on the next in that exact progression of elements. So after the year of the wood rat, the next rat year is a fire rat, etc. But yeah, and so that obviously therefore makes a full cycle actually 60 years long, not 12. Popular culture, the zodiacal idea of 3-year thread is associated with various beliefs about, that is a very big word, prognostications for the upcoming year, lucky numbers, lucky colours, auspicious romantic connections, similarities between persons born in those years, correlations between Chinese astrology and Western astrology, and the like. And there are correlations between Eastern and Western astrology. Basic astrology elements. Popular cultural links popular culture links many aspects of the zodiac rat in various ways. So the element commonly associated with the rat is water. It is yang in like its polarity is yang. The lunar month is the 11th, and its closest Western zodiac is Sagittarius, which kind of puts it majority in December with, is that correct? The Lunar in November? Am I remembering that incorrectly? No, that's right. Yeah, so a little bit in the end of November with mainly December as its thing. It's associated with the season of winter, which it would be in the Northern Hemisphere. Its lucky colours are blue, green and gold, which is funny because blue is also obviously associated with its element of water. Its lucky flowers are lily of each and every species. Obviously there again, you can get water lilies, fitting right in with this whole theme of things. There's a list of some famous people if you want to check that out. Obviously the link will be in the description below. Compatibility, its best match is itself, the dragon or the monkey. The irony there being that my dad's a year of the rat, my older brother is a year of the monkey, and my nephew is a year of the dragon. So we've literally got the best matches for the rat being my dad, my brother, and my nephew. And then at the bottom of that, it's got a start of the original myth that all these came from. But we're going to dive into the element and find out what actually are the personality traits of the rat. I'm going to also try and pull up a page here. That's loading. Alright, in Chinese philosophy, water is the low point of matter, or the matter's dying or hiding stage. Water is the 5th stage of wuxing. It is the most yin in character of the 5 elements. So water being yin and the rat being yang kind of gives this animal some balance. So yin has motion, is downward and inwards, and the energy is stillness and conserving. Sorry, that's water, not yin specifically. Water is associated with certain colours, as I said. Blue, I think black might be one of them as well. I'll get into the elements fully further down the track once I'm sort of finished with all the zodiac stuff. With the planet Mercury, with the moon, which was believed to cause the dew to fall at night, with nighttime, with the north, with winter or cold weather, and with the black tortoise in the Chinese constellation, 4 symbols. Its attributes. It's representative of intelligence and wisdom, flexibility, softness, and pliancy. However, an overabundance of the element is said to cause difficulty in choosing something and sticking to it, so it can be indecisive. In the same way, water can be fluid and weak, but also wield great power, when it floods and overwhelms the land. In Chinese medicine, it's believed to govern the kidney and urinary bladder. I don't know what this has to do with anything, to be completely honest. And it's associated with the ears and bones. The negative emotion associated with water is fear and anxiety, and the positive emotion is calmness. And then it has here the colours black, blue and grey represent water. In Chinese astrology, and this has a little bit more to do with the astrology side of things, water is included in the 10 heavenly stems, the 5 elements in the yin and yang forms, which combine with the 12 earthly branches, which are the Chinese signs, to form a 60-year cycle. Yang water years end in a 2, while yin water years end in a 3. Obviously, we are not in a water year. And if we go back to what I was saying was the cycle, that means we are actually in a metal year, so this is a year of a metal rat. In case we were wondering. Water governs the Chinese zodiac signs pig and rat, which sort of fits in with the fact that for the most part the rat sort of governs that transitionary period between the end of something and the beginning of something else. Water usually represents wealth and monetary luck in Feng Shui, although it might differ in some subjective scenarios. And then finally, for the cycle of Wuxing, in the regenerative cycle, metal engenders water as it traps falling water from a source, and water begets wood as rain or dew makes plant life flourish. In the conquest cycle, so in the other way, water overcomes fire as nothing will put out a fire as quickly as water, and earth overcomes water as earth-built canals direct the flow and soil absorbs water. So in this way, all the elements sort of interact with each other, and that's obviously looking specifically at how water interacts with the other 4. So yeah, that's given a little bit as far as the water is concerned. It's going to give me personality traits. Please give me personality traits. Yes. Cool. Alright. So I've got another site here, which I will also link down below. Rat personality and characteristics. When this site wants to cooperate for 2 seconds. Alright. So let me just quickly people born in the year of the rat are often have acute observation, a positive attitude and a flexible mind. Above all, they can accommodate themselves to different circumstances quickly and get clearer about their surroundings. So again, sort of in the same way as water is about intelligence and adaptability, so too are the rats. Chinese zodiac rat's personality is outgoing, cheerful and sociable in character. They can get along well with different people, so there are a lot of friends around them. No matter what jobs they occupy, they can harvest success on account of their quick response to outside changes. Facing hardships, they show bold and positive personality traits. Due to their acute instincts and calmness, they can do well in business. Disaster will make their capability more outstanding. Some live in a thrifty life, but others strive hard in work. Okay. So it says here, males can shoulder heavy social work, but they can help with some housework in the meantime. They are attentive to families and glad to set aside time for family reunion. The females are brilliant housewives, industrious and considerate. And then we've got weaknesses here, and I think that's as far as I'm going to go, because then we've got like a career, wealth, love, relationships, and if you want health, if you want to read all of that, you can just click the link below, read that for yourself. So the weaknesses of the rat personality: some rats like criticizing and complaining when problems occur. They're also a bit picky in others' shortcomings, which usually offend others unconsciously. They rely on their outstanding instinct too much. They might be stubborn and hardly listen to advice from others. They are likely to change jobs frequently. Lack of persistence. They have a lack of persistence and stability, so it's hard for them to concentrate on one thing. So yeah, obviously there's positives and negatives. And where was it? Here. Now, just trying to find out one last thing, and that is, I can never fully remember the meanings of yin and yang. Yang, I believe, is the white side of the symbol, and it represents a positive, active sort of male principle in nature. The sun, it's open and overt, belongs to the world. They are not what I was looking for their personality types. I'll try to look for that and I'll bring it up in another video later on. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I will be talking about one animal per month. So next month, obviously, you're the ox, with the ox personalities. So if you want to see that video, do make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let me know if you are a year of the rat, how accurate you think that was. And again, I'll leave links to the sites in the description below. Yeah, so until next time, guys, keep your head screwed on.